Oh man, what is up, my dude? It's been a long time. Matthew M. McGrory, 1973 to 2005. Looks like some people left some things for him. Some seashells there. There we go. What is up, YouTube family? This is Matt from Random Video Circus here on the outskirts of Westchester, Pennsylvania, paying a visit to none other than Matthew McGrory. And if you don't know who Matthew McGrory is, he was an actor and he's been in a lot of famous movies. He's been in Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, as well as the sequel, The Devil's Rejects. He was in the movie Big Fish.
Why are you here?
He was also in the movie Bubble Boy.
He said, be quiet or the doctor will hear you.
Who are you?
They call me the human Sasquatch.
And he was also in a Marilyn Manson music video, which I think was pretty cool. So, a lot of you may not know this, but Matthew was actually a bouncer in Westchester at a bar called 15 North, which was formerly Alibi's.
You seem like you got a pretty good attitude. You actually work in a bar and you're a bouncer?
Yeah.
So like you stand there and like people don't mess around because they're afraid of you, right?
Yeah, I worked in this bar called 15 North.
Right.
Down in Westchester. And
yeah, but it's got to be a bit
I doubt if they have any problems.
And when I first moved to Westchester in 2004, me and my college roommates would always go out to the bars every so often, sometimes a few nights a week. But 15 North was my favorite bar of all time. It was just such a fun place. And the first couple times I was there, I seen this giant guy there. Well, first he would take your ID and check you and make sure that you were 21. And then, like, you know, he'd be sitting there chilling, smoking cigarettes. And, you know, when he stood up, it was seriously like, you literally had to like turn your neck just to like look at him and talk to him. So after 3 or 4 times of seeing him, I finally went up to him, me and my college roommate Dan, and I said, hey, I said, are you the guy from House of a Thousand Corpses? And he said, yeah. I said, hey man, I said, what are you doing here? He goes, well, he's like, I live in LA. He's like, but I'm from here. And he said that he bounces there, which he did. He was there a lot. You can see him in the CKY movies. You can see him in Haggard briefly if you look really carefully. And it was just cool to know that, like, wow, like that's the dude from those movies here bouncing, like, of all places. Like, but yeah, he passed away in 2005, and I think he just had health complications. He was only 32, and I lived in Westchester for 2 years, and the first year he was there, and the second year he was gone. It was kind of strange. It wasn't the same without him, because he was such a nice guy. Really awesome, down to earth. And he even had his own little section of the bar, his little corner, and they had his picture on the wall, and they called it Matthew's Corner. And it was right by the bathroom, which was pretty convenient for him, so he didn't have to go far and move around. But yeah, he was in the Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest feet.
So you're actually in the world's record, the Guinness Book of Records?
Yep.
With the biggest foot?
Yep.
And what size is your foot?
29 and a half.
And his shoes were humongous. And he, you know, I thought I'd come by and pay him a visit. I haven't seen him since 2005. This is the first I'm seeing him since my days in Westchester. So my brother bought this for me many years ago because he knew I lived in Westchester, and he knew that this guy was a bouncer there because I told him. And look, dude has his own action figure. Look at that. Obviously this is quite yellowed from age, but yeah, this was him in the Devil's Rejects. There he is there. And he was only really in this movie briefly, in the very beginning and at the very end. But, yeah. Well, my dude, it was very good seeing you again. Very awesome getting to visit you. I'll definitely come by and visit you again. But, yeah, thank you all once again for joining me, YouTube family. This is Matt from Random Video Circus. Until next time.